Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president!
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 30.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral vote, in Indiana with its 11th electoral vote, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and I am happy to see all of you in the chat. This is the single most important show on the entire internet with 199 in the name. The most viewers, the most super chats, the most members, and we never have to shut our chat down for members only because almost everybody is already a damn member. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to go over. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have fun. I know you're going to have fun. We watched Mike Pence literally destroy himself. Now, a lot of people said Mike Pence ended his presidential campaign today. I would argue it never started. In fact, Mike Pence did exactly what we all expected him to do, because the only point of his presidential campaign was to give us memes and give us opportunities to laugh at him, because he never had a chance. And we all know that. He is a coward. He is a traitor. We all saw this. We all knew this. So watching him get the karma that he deserves was so glorious. We've got a lot of Ron DeSantis stuff to talk about. Vivek Ramaswamy has been crushing it, and he had some excellent answers for Tucker Carlson today. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day, because yours truly will be there at Turning Point Action Conference in West Palm Beach, Florida, and it's going to be awesome. There's a pretty interesting lineup there. My boy Benny Johnson got us the hookup, so I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I can't wait to hear how many people watch CobraCast and how many people there are talking about this chat and all the enthusiasm. I can't wait, because every time I go somewhere, people talk about not only Geeks and Gamers, not only, me, they talk about this chat, this crazy, awesome chat. All right. So that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So this I'll probably go 2 hours tonight, but I've got to get to bed early. I've got a long drive tomorrow. It's going to be a long, long day, but I am very, very excited. And look at that. Look at the chat going crazy. So yeah, some of these guys I've met before. Some of them I haven't. Obviously there's one person in particular that I do hope to meet, and I don't really get starstruck a lot, but I mean, if I get to meet the 45th president of the United States of America and the 47th president of the United States of America, it will be a pretty awesome day. So we will see. We will see what happens. But yes, if I do get a chance to meet Trump, I will tell him about the snake pit, and I'll let him know how much the snake pit loves him. Let's see. Is Jeremy obese? Your mom thinks I'm obese because I filled her up. I'll just say that. So there you go. But I hope everybody's ready for a good show tonight. Yeah, it's Jeremy. I'm like 6'1", like 195, 200. So you do the math. All right. What's up, Greedo Gaming? I saw Warren Smith. I'm really upset. Warren Smith unsubbed today, ladies and gentlemen. Warren Smith he's done. He just found out today that we here at CobraCast support Donald Trump, and man, Warren Smith he's gone. He left us. He's done. He said, I can't support this anymore. I can't support this toxicity, says Warren Smith. What's up, Warren? How you doing, brother? But yeah, so look, let's talk about some of this stuff right now. Some of this stuff right now. First of all, we got square root of 47 equals D-Day Cobra with the well. K-Road says, have you noticed that Neocon Ron has his wife do all the press now for him? Say what you want about Jeb. At least he was willing to get in the mix. Oh, we're going to talk about Neocon Ron. Zenny Biscuit. What's up, Zenny Biscuit? Don't think I can handle Sound of Freedom, but I did buy a ticket. Hope someone gets it and enjoys the movie. Seeing Mission Impossible tomorrow. You're going to enjoy the hell out of Mission Impossible, and shout out to you for supporting the movie. That's all that really matters. Zenny Biscuit, shout out to you. Bruh for $4.99 says, bruh, I think Vivek Ramaswamy would be a good VP for Trump. I agree, but there's still a better option, and we're going to talk about that better option as well. FJB, fuck Joe Biden's from America the Free. Thank you so much. Jeremy's 56K dial-up internet connection. Keep Krista and Beardo off the landline tonight. 199. Bilbo T. Baggins. Hail Jeremy. Hail CobraCast. Hail the 199. Snake Pit. You're the greatest. Keep up the great work, Jeremy. Trump Lake 2024. And we got CKN Guywan becomes a new member. Thank you for joining us here. We're also live over on Rumble. No kick stream tonight. Cannot get it connected to StreamYard. Just driving me crazy. So I apologize for that. All right. So we got some stuff to talk about. There's quite a few things. So there's this whole thing with our boy, Ron DeSantis. Look at Warren. Finally got rid of that Warren guy. Now we can party for 20. Thank you, Warren Smith. Appreciate you, brother. And Lying Dogface Pony Soldier gifting a subscription. Sacred Clown TV gifting a subscription. Thank you so much. But let's jump right in, okay? So this is so funny, all right? So Ron DeSantis, I guess he went to a Dairy Queen, and he's just awkward, man. He's just awkward. It doesn't mean that the policy wouldn't be good, but he's just awkward. So we all saw when Trump went to Dairy Queen. This is DeSantis at Dairy Queen, and you could just tell he's so uncomfortable.
Hey, Governor, is this still just between you and Trump right now, you think? Just watch. I'll tell you this.
You know, being in Iowa, we really should be thankful as Republicans that they have such a great governor here, and Governor Reynolds. She's done a fantastic job. She just had a huge victory signing she's going to sign today the heartbeat bill, but she's done so much over so many different issues to make this one of the best governed states in the country. So I'm happy to support her efforts here and really hold her up as a great model for a lot of Republicans around the country.
You worried about Tim Scott?
I'm not worried about anything, man. We got a plan.
He's so awkward. He's so awkward. But then you've got this right here. You've got a direct comparison. Okay. You've got a direct comparison. Here's Trump when he's at Dairy Queen.
Look at this guy, 45. I like that guy. Trump. Look at that, 45, 47. Can I throw this shit? Oh, I'm giving that to you. Thank you.
You are gorgeous.
Hey, Trump, I'm one of your interns.
Oh, good. I like that. I like that. Oh, look at this. I want this one. Everything okay with the news, the media? How's the media doing? Everyone okay? Let's see. Thank you. We love you. Thank you. Come on over here. So thank you very much. Here's some spoon treats. Yeah, darling. We need you back in office. Country's going to hell.
Now there's that guy, and then there's this guy.
Is this still just between you and Trump right now, you think?
Just watch. I'll tell you this, you know, being in Iowa, we really should be thankful as Republicans that they have such a great...
It's so bad. The optics are terrible. It's really bad. It's cringe, and it's almost hard. It's almost hard to watch. Why did you go to Dairy Queen right after Trump went and showed how much of a rock star he is? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why he did that. I really, really don't. But with that said, I mean, it is what it is. And then you got this guy. All right. They're all melting down. Christie says he'd beat Trump in a real fight. Christie says I'd kick his ass. Are you kidding me right now? So you've got Ron DeSantis pretending to try to be as cool as Trump on one hand. You got Christie saying he can fight Trump and kick his ass. All right. This is so ridiculous. But at least you got somebody right here. And this is what I was talking about right here. Kari Lake. Everybody's talking about, Kari Lake or VPs and all of that. It's Kari Lake is the answer. Where is it at? It was it this one? Trying to find it. There's one with Kari Lake I want you guys to hear. Let me see if I can find it. Kari Lake is crushing it. All right. She's crushing it right here. This is the clip I want everybody to listen to. All right. So there's only one person. Like, I like Vivek. I like him a lot. All right. It's Kari Lake. She's the one. All right. Because she will have Trump's back no matter what. All right. No matter what. Now, we heard Tucker ask, was it Nikki Haley about 81 million votes? And she completely could not answer the question. Listen to Kari Lake right here.
I want you to answer that if you were the candidate. I want you to answer that if you were the candidate and I was Tucker and I said to you, 81 million.
Well, you know how I'm going to answer it. I'm going to say, of course it didn't happen. Joe Biden didn't get anything close to that. President Trump won more votes than any sitting president in history. And they rigged this election to put Joe Biden in the White House. period. You don't, Glenn, you don't lose 17 out of 18 bellwethers and win the most votes in the history of our country. You just don't do it.
Correct.
You don't only win 16% of counties and win the most votes of anybody.
Correct. So then let me ask you again, if you were the candidate. So what are we doing here? How do we fix this? Because all of this doesn't matter if we can't count on the vote being accurate.
Well, if you want me to answer honestly, we could have fixed that on January 6th.
Arrest Katie Hobbs would be my answer.
We could have fixed that on January 6th when there were major problems and 1 million people were standing there protesting and saying, help us. Congress, give us relief. Send these questionable numbers back to our states. Please let us look through this. And we didn't do the right thing. Our nation failed that day. And that's why I'm fighting. And that's why our election, our victory was stolen from us. And sadly, I think that many of the people who are showing up and are going to be talking to Tucker don't want to talk about election corruption. But I will tell you, I've spoken to many people when I was standing out here who are attendees here. And they're telling me, thank you for fighting. We've got to sort these elections
It is
out.
either the first, second, or third question that I've been asked by almost everybody I've talked to here. And that is, does any of this matter anyway? Are we going to have a secure election? And, I was just talking to one of the other candidates, and I said, one question that they won't answer in Congress is, what does that executive order do? One of the first ones Biden put in was a government-wide effort to register people to vote. And Congress cannot get an answer. What are you doing? What does that mean? They have been fighting from the very beginning, just saying, we're not trying to stop you. We want to know what each agency is doing. And they won't reply. Well, how are we going to, what do we have if we don't have?
So I just think she's their answer. I saw CKN come in and says, I hate to burst your bubble, but Lake said she's committed to Arizona. Trump, Vivek, 2024. Hail the 199. Again, I like Vivek Ramaswamy a lot. I think he's fantastic. And in fact, let's listen to this answer from him. Let me see. He gave a phenomenal answer earlier about January 6th. The guy's the real deal. There is no doubt about it. I think this guy's the real deal. And I think he knows what he's doing. I think he's running for a cabinet position in the Trump White House. I 100% believe that's what he's doing. And it's a smart move. This guy is sharp as a fucking knife. He is excellent. All right. I love this dude. Listen to this answer from him. This guy is on point.
It's pretty scary. So let's just go through the list. Another thing you can't say is that maybe January 6th, while appalling on one level, maybe it was not an insurrection.
So let me talk about. I haven't talked about this much in the campaign. I'll be very honest with you. You want to know what caused January 6th? There's such a temptation to say that there's one man whose name is unspeakable. We can't.
No, first of all, it's QAnon. It's QAnon.
It's QAnon. You want to know what caused January 6th? Is pervasive censorship in this country in the lead up to January 6th. You tell people in this country they cannot speak, that is when they scream. You tell people they cannot scream, that is when they tear things down. And so the reality is, we were told that you could not question where the virus came from when we all knew it came from a lab in Wuhan, which now they admit. We were told that you could not send a private message to someone on the eve of an election that Hunter Biden's laptop story was actually a true story worth considering before an election. You were systematically suppressed. So think about this. You told you had to be locked down, had to take a vaccine that was mandated and forced down your throat, stay locked down in your home while Antifa and BLM roam and burn the streets of this country. So that's the lead up of one full year of telling people you have to shut up, sit down, and do as you're told. And then you tell them, okay, there's an election where you didn't get the information that you needed, such as the Hunter Biden laptop story being real and suppressed. That's what caused January 6th, is a cycle of censorship in this country. And until we look ourselves in the mirror and admit truth on that, we will not move forward as a country. And I think that's the real cause. And we're not, and I'm sorry to say this, Tucker, but I think until we reckon with that reality, I worry that is the beginning of, it's a friendly parley compared to what's to come, unless we step up and.
This guy's on point, man. This guy is on point. I like him a lot. I think he's fantastic. 100% on point. I'm a fan. I just would rather have Kari Lake because Kari Lake has shown unwavering support for Trump, which is what he needs in his VP. And I think that we've already seen that Trump's biggest weakness and this biggest flaw, in my opinion, is the people he surrounded himself with in his first, run as president. I can justify some of it. I can't justify some of the other stuff, though. Like Mike Pence was a disaster. Mike Pence was a disaster. He's a traitor. He's a turncoat. It never felt like a good fit from the beginning. He filled his cabinet with a lot of people that he should not have filled his cabinet with, and he needs to correct that. And that needs to start with his VP. His VP cannot be someone that can be questioned. His VP has to have someone that's going to have unwavering support. And while Kari Lake is committed to Arizona, if Donald Trump asked Kari Lake to run for or be his VP, 100% it would happen. 100%. And to even further that point, right here is her once again being the absolute badass that she is. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, America's being represented. We got to get him back in. I'm sorry. There's some lovely people that are on this stage, and I'll tell you what, my heart would be racing if I were up there facing some of these questions, because Tucker is asking tough questions. But I feel like we're dealing with the B team here. And I believe that
disappointed that
she just called DeSantis part of the B team. But she's right. It is the B team. It's 100% the B team because it's not Trump. Trump's the only A. He's the only alpha.
And I believe that
disappointed that President Trump couldn't make it today.
Well, I know how it goes when you're a candidate, and from what I understand, he for 3 months said I can't make it. I've got a scheduling conflict.
Right.
And didn't make it. I mean, I had that happen to me where I literally had already committed to something else, and then an event would happen, and they say she didn't show up, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to say no to the person I've already committed
So
to?
you don't, because I don't believe this. I believe it was a scheduling conflict.
Believe it was too. He was here last Friday. He's coming again, I believe, on Tuesday for a full slate of appearances, and he's going to be here at the end of the month. What I do know is that President Trump is not snubbing Iowa. I don't think there's been any president in my lifetime who's been better for Iowa than President Trump.
She's the one to me. And again, this is where Trump has to fix his mistakes from the first run. He has to fix his cabinet. He has to. You have to have an ironclad cabinet. It can't be people that you might not trust, or you're hoping, or they've got experience. You can't do that. You have to give 100% of some people that have shown loyalty and have had his back. As a matter of fact, hang on. There's a story. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right here. Because I saw Phil Labonte, who's always on Timcast. He I guess he had tweeted this out. But this is the best campaign pitch I've ever heard. Trump's unprecedented campaign pitch. Elect me to get revenge on the government. This is the greatest thing Trump's ever said, and he said a lot of great things. Elect me to get revenge on the government. Hell yes. Hell yes. Donald Trump told his supporters not to see him as just a candidate, but as your retribution. In his comeback bid to the White House, the former president, twice impeached but twice acquitted and now twice indicted, has vowed that if reelected, he will wield his power to personally remake parts of the federal government to a degree that historian Mark Updegrove said was unprecedented. Trump has promised to hamstring perceived enemies, including the Department of Justice, which is currently investigating him, and target Republican boogeymen like President Joe Biden. That is it right there. That is it. That is the pitch that you have to make. It's the only pitch. And that's what we got to have. None of this other BS. None of this other BS. Now, let's get to Mr. Turncoat himself, Mike Pence. Mike Pence is a piece of shit. All right? That ain't no surprise. We've known this for a while, but now we know it unequivocally. Unequivocally. And by the way, I see all your super chats. I appreciate it. I see Ward Smith dropping the 4547. That's right. And we are going to be doing some donating to Sound of Freedom tonight. And awesome what Tim Cass was able to do. We Keck Lord, by the way, Keck Lord, I don't know if you're here, but Keck Lord was in the Geeks and Gamers chat. He's like, hey, you see what Tim did? You're going to match what Tim did? I'm like, yeah, I don't have Tim's money. All right. It's not to diminish what Tim did because it's truly amazing. And I'm blown away that Tim Pool was able to do that. But 20 grand to Tim Pool is like probably $20 to me. I mean, Tim Pool's a very, very, very wealthy individual. I am not. I am blessed to have this platform, and I'm thankful for all we have. I do not have Tim Pool money, but I am so happy that he was able to do that, and we are going to do our best tonight. So thank you guys for all of your support to this channel and for Geeks and Gamers and allowing us to pay it forward with the Sound of Freedom. And Tim Ballard's going to be at Turning Point Action tomorrow. Hopefully I get a chance to meet him. That would be fantastic. It would be fantastic. But yeah, let's talk about Turncoat Pence really quick. This is probably going to go down as one of the worst moments ever. And this may even top Howard Dean. This might be the worst moment that a politician has ever had. And it's so deserving because Mike Pence is a literal piece of shit. And this right here will go down, in my opinion, as the biggest, most disastrous moment for any politician. The only reason I would say that it's not the most disastrous moment is because Pence was already a disaster. If you go back to the Howard Dean moment, Howard Dean had momentum. Howard Dean actually did have momentum. Mike Pence has never had momentum. Mike Pence is the most bored. Mike Pence makes Ron DeSantis look like a fucking rock star. All right. Mike Pence is a boring individual. But let's listen to this right here.
Along the way, the Biden administration has been slow in providing military support. Make no mistake about this. We promised them 33 Abrams tanks in January. I heard again 2 weeks ago in Ukraine, they still don't have them. We've been telling them we'll train their F-16 pilots, but now they're saying maybe January. We'll let somebody transfer some jets.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vice President. Have you? I know you're running for president. You are distressed that the Ukrainians don't have enough American tanks. Every city in the United States has become much worse over the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Drive around. There's not one city that's gotten better in the United States.
Right.
And it's visible. Our economy has degraded. The suicide rate has jumped. Public filth and disorder and crime have exponentially increased.
Right.
And yet your concern is that the Ukrainians, a country most people can't find on a map, who've received tens of billions of U.S. tax dollars, don't have enough tanks.
Right.
I think it's a fair question to ask, where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Tucker, I've heard that routine from you before, but that's not my concern.
Okay, so let's go through this, okay? So let's go through this again because it's very interesting. It's very interesting to hear. Like, if you listen to right when Tucker Carlson interrupted him, he was already showing an attitude towards Tucker. Do you understand who the fuck you're dealing with, Mike Pence? That is Tucker Carlson, arguably the second most popular person in all the conservative or Republican Party next to Donald Trump. And in some ways, he's rivaling Trump. That is Tucker Carlson that you are going to sit there and disrespect. So let's, one more time, listen to how he's dismissive of Tucker when Tucker steps in.
Military support. Make no mistake about this. We promised them 33 Abrams tanks in January. I heard again 2 weeks ago in Ukraine, they still don't have them. We've been telling them we'll train their F-16 pilots, but now they're saying maybe January. We'll let somebody transfer some jets.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vice President. Have you? I know you're running for president. You are distressed. You are distressed.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tucker Carlson notices. I'm pretty sure. But the fact that he responded like that in such a defensive way, like, I don't know what his answer truly was supposed to be, but it's clear to me that he was so angry at Tucker that he just was defensive. And regardless as to what his answer was or what it meant, because I don't know if Mike Pence has responded to this, because I don't know if he understood what he was saying or not. It doesn't matter. It showed you that Mike Pence, we know that he doesn't care about this country. He cares about Mike Pence. And if we get to the end, and again, the fact that he was dismissive of Tucker by saying, oh, well, I've heard you do this little spiel before. It's not a spiel. It's not just a monologue. It's the truth. It's the truth, Mike Pence. Everything that Tucker Carlson said is true. America could be, and still is, the greatest country, but it could be on such a different level. It could be on such a different level, but we're so obsessed with giving money to every fucking body else instead of taking care of problems here at home. And Tucker's sitting there telling you roads are broken, problems all over the place, and we're giving billions of dollars to Ukraine, and you said it's not my problem. As you're trying to say, as you're saying you want to run for president of the United States of America.
And it's visible. Our economy has degraded. The suicide rate has jumped. Public filth and disorder and crime have exponentially increased. And yet your concern has jumped.
So if you see how Pence is already, like, he doesn't want to hear anything Tucker has to say. He doesn't want to hear nothing. He's just being dismissive of Tucker.
Public filth and disorder and crime have exponentially increased.
Look.
And yet your concern is that the Ukrainians, a country most people can't find on a map, who've received tens of billions of U.S. tax dollars, don't have enough tanks. I think it's a fair question to ask, like, where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern.
Now, again, if you go back, at first Tucker says where you're concerned about Ukraine. I don't think he meant to say this, but the fact is after you turned and stabbed Donald Trump in the back, after we watched you do that, then after you went and ran against him, your answer of it's not my concern directly once Tucker says, where's your concern for the United States of America? Horrifically terrible situation.
Is that the Ukrainians, a country most people can't find on a map, who've received tens of billions of U.S. tax dollars, don't have enough tanks. I think it's a fair question to ask, like, where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern. Tucker, I've heard that routine from you before, but that's not my concern. I'm running for president of the United States because I think this country's in a lot of trouble.
What a terrible situation, bro. What a terrible situation. So again, you could say that killed his political career. I would argue he didn't have one to begin with. All right. I would argue that he was more irrelevant than you could possibly imagine. But that is where we are right now. And holy crap, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Holy crap, that was brutal. Let's see. Andrew Tate's General Ward says, I did share this stream. Let's save some kids and make them money. Absolutely. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I got that one. Jake the Movie Geek, got that one. Man Against the World. Trump may not be my father, but he's definitely my daddy. General Duality, Hail 199. I was in the middle of watching MI6 and remembered CobraCast was about to start. I can't wait to watch Mission Impossible 7. 199 forever. Expect something from me for the rebellion soon. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Hope you enjoy Mission Impossible 7. It's really, really good, and I know you'll enjoy it. Really, really good film, and Tom Cruise knocked it out of the park. Christopher Arcella for 10. Other day, I watched the James Bond film, A View to a Kill. In it, I noticed that Christopher Walken in the movie looked like a young Donald Trump. He'd make a perfect young Trump. Let's see, Christopher Walken in that might have. I'm not a big James Bond guy, but a young Christopher Walken. I'd have to see what a young Christopher Walken looked like now. That'd be pretty interesting, though. The problem is, and where was I at today? I was thinking about this today, about how Hollywood has completely abandoned Trump. And and even the mainstream, how they've completely abandoned Trump. I was in a store today. I think it was like was it a Ross or something, or TJ Maxx, and they have all these shirts and everything, and there's this section of dress shirts. And I remember years and years ago, it's a long time ago, you go in there and they would have like the Donald Trump collection, and all of these retail stores, the Donald Trump collection of all these dress shirts and ties and everything like that. Can't find them anywhere now. Can't find them anywhere. And it's representative of every single thing now. Like 20 years ago, if you wanted to find an actor to play a young Donald Trump, there'd be a ton of people just lobbying for that. Now here we are. You couldn't find any relevant actor in Hollywood that would be willing to play a young Donald Trump, because they would get annihilated by the industry. The same industry that celebrated this man 20 years ago. The same exact industry that celebrated this man would annihilate you if you were to play a young Donald Trump. If it was telling a good version of Trump, it was telling a positive story, he'd get eaten alive. Alec Baldwin would do it. But yeah, it's funny. I just got to thinking about that today. So thank you, Christopher. Lance Johnson, 5 gifted D-Day Cobra memberships. Vic Whiplash dropping 20 gifted memberships. Scott McKenzie dropping 5. Thank you, Scott McKenzie. The Soulless Network. Hail, Jeremy and chat. Good news after last night's Fortnite stream. All the Snake Pit has converted from Breeze Feet to Abigail Shapiro, like all of her. Yeah. The Snake Pit was pretty thirsty last night. It was pretty funny. Janan says, what's funny is Trump said prior to what you just showed, this guy wants a blizzard. What even is a blizzard? Yeah, and then I think DeSantis took a shot at him for that, if I'm not mistaken. That was somewhere today. I think DeSantis took a shot at him for that. And it's like, dude, these things are not working. All right, these things are not working. I don't know why he doesn't understand that. I don't know why DeSantis doesn't get it. Your little jabs at Trump don't work. It's never going to work. It's never going to play well. I don't know what most of these people that are getting involved in the race, most of them are getting involved in the race to up their name in the political sphere. That's their whole point. And I understand that game. That's what Vivek was trying to do. Vivek would never, ever have been considered, or even a name that people had put out there for being part of the Trump administration prior to him getting involved. So him getting involved in this campaign has been a massive net positive for him and his name. He's done it the right way. He has come out here. He's not attacking Donald Trump. He's just going out there talking about his messaging and what he thinks should happen, and answering questions as honestly and as passionately as possible. And you're seeing a side of him that you would have never saw. It's been a massive net positive for him. And that's what most of these people that were getting into this race at the lower level were trying to do. Hey, I've got a book coming out, or hey, I want to be the next analyst on Fox News. I need to run for president so I can up my name, yada, yada, yada. Okay? That's not why Ron DeSantis got involved in this. Ron DeSantis truly thought he could beat Trump. How? That's what I'm trying to understand. How did you think this was possible? And the only realistic answer that I can come up with is that he thought that Trump was going to be hindered down by legal troubles, which is something he must have been tipped off by the rhinos. And again, that ain't a good reason either. That is not a good reason for you to get involved. So it's none of this is a good look for him. Head to head, he ain't touching Trump. And if Trump goes down to legal battles, the people that are going to need to support, the people that Ron DeSantis will not support DeSantis, because they see him as a backstabber and a turncoat. So where's the positive? Where's the net positive for DeSantis? There is none. This has been a net negative for DeSantis up to this point. It's been a disaster. And I don't think that's going to change. I don't think that's going to change at all. And sad but true, but that's the reality of the situation right now. And let's see. Jason Doolittle, Trump equals Cruz, DeSantis equals Ford in the kitchen. That is a very, very, very good breakdown of the situation. So Tom Cruise has been thanking fans. For those that don't understand the context of it, Tom Cruise has been thanking fans, jumping from airplanes, thanking fans. You can tell the passion. It's genuine. It's awesome. And then Harrison Ford, after Indiana Jones opened up to a terrible opening weekend, suddenly from his kitchen tried to copy Tom Cruise, and it fell flat. And that's kind of the whole Dairy Queen thing. So yeah, I can appreciate that. All right, since we're talking serious stuff, I hate to show you guys this, but Barack Obama has returned to the campaign trail, ladies and gentlemen. Barack Obama has returned to the campaign trail. Barack Obama sees that Joe Biden is struggling, and he has decided he is returning to the campaign trail. Barack Obama is back on the campaign trail. Here we go.
All right, everyone. So it's Friday night. I'm getting ready to go out. This is the look. I'm feeling kind. But before I go out, I've got a pregame. And the only way I pregame is with an ice cold Bud Light. So good. Happy Friday. All right.
That's C3P meme right there. C3P meme. Oh, right there. C3P meme. That's a great Twitter account right there. Shout out. Oh, it's disturbing as hell, bro. It's disturbing as hell. It really, really is. Oh, man. I know you can't unsee it now. You can't unsee it. You cannot unsee it. Warren Smith with a 4547. Thank you. Magnum Norse. What do libertarians have to say about Trump now after he promises retribution on the government? As a libertarian, I too think too many libertarians have TDS. Trump was the most libertarian president of my lifetime. Yeah, I mean, that'd be interesting to know how libertarians kind of view the whole thing with Trump. I still don't think a lot of them are gonna like Trump, but be interesting to see how they would react to that. Blue-eyed Scorpio for 1999. Jeremy, been consistently super chatting you for over 4 years now, and I just want to say thank you for giving me a tax write-off as donations to mentally disabled. Blue-eyed Scorpio's commitment to the sarcasm and trolling is next level, and I appreciate it. Juggernauts. Here's $100. Please never play that Obama clip again. I don't want to jump out of a window. Thank you, kind sir. I appreciate it, Juggernauts. Holy shit. Swig of water for Juggernauts. Swig of water. That was funny. Between Obama clips and freaking Brie Larson's feet, man, we sure know how to monetize some stuff around here. That's for sure. Now, hey, real quick, and thank you, Juggernauts. I appreciate that, buddy. Last night we were able to raise it was about $500 on Geeks and Gamers for so it started out. I was gonna do 50% of the super chat revenue that came in on the stream, and I decided no, we're just gonna do 100% of it. So it was like 500 and something bucks. So we're gonna do a donation tonight, and we're gonna do this live on camera. All right, we're gonna do this live on camera. If you go to Sound of Freedom, now I may have to share and unshare. It's because I'm going to put my card information in, but we're going to do the Pay It Forward program tonight as promised. Okay. So where's the Pay It Forward? Here's the Pay It Forward. So right here, share my screen. So this is Sound of Freedom. Okay. Now, if you have not seen Sound of Freedom, okay, it is an incredible movie. And I would urge you to go watch Timcast IRL last night. Watch it after CobraCast, but Timcast IRL, especially the last probably 15 or 20 minutes. I think it's one of the, now I don't watch Tim consistently, but I do watch Tim occasionally. By far and away, in my opinion, the best episode Tim has ever done. The passion was incredible. And listening to Tim Ballard was incredible. And so I am just, I was blown away, man. I was blown away. And then, of course, what Tim did was incredible as well. The donations and everything, it was pretty crazy to see. And right now they have a pay it forward program. So this is a film that I think will hit you on a different level. And I think it's a film that needs to be seen by every single person that you can possibly put it in front of. So we're going to do the pay it forward program. We raised about 500 last night. I want to go ahead and let's see. So how do we got to click here. So you can do the 3. There's 525. That sends 35 people. $525 sends 35 people can watch Sound of Freedom. Is there more? How do you do more? I want to do more. So let's see. So theaters, groups. Is it groups? That's I can't do 5,000. Oh, here we go. Okay. So let's do 7. You know what? No, fuck it. I'll fucking do it. I'm just gonna do 15. We're gonna do $1,500. Send 100 people. So I will take the amount we raised last night and I'll add 1,000 to it. So we're gonna send $1,500 worth. 100 people are gonna go and see the Sound of Freedom right here, right now. So I gotta stop sharing my screen for a minute because I gotta put my information in. Okay. Where the fuck is my card? Give me a minute. Give me just a second. I gotta find my credit card. I guess I wasn't planning on doing this right now. Hang on. Okay, I found it. All right, so we're gonna pay for 100 people to go see this movie. Keck Lord, what's up, Keck Lord? You got this thing started last night, so all right. So let me put my card information in, and I will come back on screen here in or I'll share my screen as soon as it's done. All right. Okay. 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 Check your email. Okay. I think I got to confirm it through my email, maybe. It told me to check my email. So let me see what email that went to. Why do I need to check my email? Why does it want me to check my email? I don't understand. Okay. Give me a minute. Why does it want me to check my email? I just want to pay it. All right. I'm trying to work on it here. So give me a few minutes and see why it's telling me to check my email. I'll show you what it's saying, but it shows my card number, so I can't share it right this second. And I'm looking in my spam. I don't see it in my spam or anything. Let's see here. Spam. Not in my spam. I don't know what email it went to, though. That's the thing. Well, you guys are going to hear me live do this. Pop in here, guys, while I figure this out. Are you here?
Yo.
All right. I got to find out where email it went to. So give me a minute, okay? Entertain.
Well, chat, it is that time of the night. It looks like we're being the hype men for Jeremy while he's away. So why don't we go back to Old Faithful? It looks like we have 1,400 people watching right now, and we've only got 776 likes. I think we could bust that up a little bit while Jeremy's gone. Maybe even get to 1,000 so you guys can see his sexy, sexy back end. I know you all love to see the back end. Now, I want to just read the chat. There's a lot of Jed and Jebs in the chat. Yes, D-Day Cobra and Drunk 3PO like to make fun of my name, call me Jeb a lot, but it is Jed. It is actually Jed. For those in the chat who are unfamiliar with me, I'm Jed, the Hollywood Scholar, and we're up to 865 likes. We're well on our way to 1,000. Almost just over 115, 114 now away. We've got it, chat. We're on our way. Now, everyone, you can go over to 221 Tactical for a lot of Geeks and Gamers merch, as well as Meta PCs for your exclusive Geeks and Gamers styled PCs. Definitely go check that out if you'd like to see. And we are closing in on that 1,000 likes. We are just over 80 away. I think we can make it 80 more likes. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. 80 more likes until we hit that 1,000. And hopefully we can get it before Jeremy comes back and he figures out what's going on here. Yes, we are closing in.
You're doing
How
a
have
great
you been
job,
doing?
Jed.
I appreciate that. How you been doing, Jay Hailstorm? You lose your mind in Fortnite yet?
I don't want to talk about it.
I thought when I mentioned Fortnite, that would be the one thing that'll get you talking, man.
No.
That's what I was told the other night on Fortnite is mention the new season, and you talk nonstop.
I mean, I could. We'll be here all night.
So it's all or nothing with you.
It's all or nothing.
All or nothing.
It's just that bad.
Well, looks like we are 31 likes away from 1,000. Come on, guys, please justify my existence to Jeremy.
You guys already got me to 1,000? Really?
We're very close. We're very close. I got you about 250.
What the hell? All right, I got my people on it. Yeah, so I don't know. It didn't go to that email. So I do have another email that we have for business. So we'll get to the bottom of it. But I clicked it 3 times. So I hope I didn't charge me, $4,500. We'll see. But I will get confirmation to everybody as soon as we get that done. $1,500, 100 people, pay it forward to the Sound of Freedom. And it's an incredible movie, and it's incredible movement. And I hope I get to meet Tim Ballard tomorrow. I would love to tell him what we've done and what we're going to continue to do with Geeks and Gamers and CobraCast, promoting that. So these guys did a pretty good job, huh?
Yeah, I got you to 1K.
Okay, all right, there we go.
I helped.
Yeah, you probably didn't. You're too busy working on Beard of Shame, right?
Yeah, I kind of am.
Yeah. All right, you go ahead. Do that. Bye, Hailstorm. Bye, Hail. What?
I said that's kind of happening right now.
All right, have fun. All right, Jed, thank you. You guys go follow Hollywood Scholar. He did a great job holding it down. And as soon as I get more information on this, we'll get all this confirmed, and I'll show you guys the receipts and everything like that. It's going to be awesome. Thanks, Jed. Appreciate you.
Yep, of course.
All right, so we got a lot of stuff coming in here. GJJ first Hundy. What's up, GJJ? There's Keck Lord who got the party started. Appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. And hang on. I just gotta forward something to somebody. Right there. Doing it live on the run. Just to show you, I didn't have all that planned out. I never plan shit out. I just do it. So, and it's already sexy back in time already this early. Holy crap. You guys really want to see that back in that much? We don't know. It's not even an hour into the show. God's children are not for sale. Hell yes. Well said. Well said indeed. John Yarber says, for the Sound of Freedom and Ryan's transmission surgery. Thank you. Hail Lord Jeremy, the charitable 199199. Thank you. Vic Whiplash dropping 20 more gifted memberships. Holy crap, guys. Man, it does feel good. It feels good to be able to do stuff. I saw some people dismissing Tim Pool's generosity. And I don't think that's right, man. At the end of the day, when you are in a position to do that, you should do that. People can always argue, could you do more? You could do more. Yes, I guess you could always do more. But the bottom line is that's a lot of money that they put together. Okay. And it's a very moving story when you hear Tim Ballard talk about it, when you watch it, when you experience it firsthand from the person that went through all of it. It really was amazing to watch them talk about it. And but yeah, I mean it's great to see. Let me see. I'm not rich at all. Let me just drop 1,500. I did it because the audience help support us so much here. I would be as transparent as I possibly can. From a monthly bill standpoint, from a Geeks and Gamers standpoint, don't forget now. All right. I already have one house in Pensacola. That's my personal thing. This is a business right here that we're in Orlando doing. I have tripled, maybe even quadrupled my bills, which is fine. This is a strategic effort on my part. I wanted to do this. I knew it would help grow the business. And it's opened up a lot of great opportunities for us. But ultimately, people think I'm a millionaire, and I hate to inform you. I wish I had better information for myself, but I am nowhere remotely close. Like, I can't even stress this. I am nowhere near. Not even remotely close. Now, a lot of that is I take everything and reinvest it, though. I don't have a lot of stockpiled money. I have belief that what we're building will get me a lot of money one day, but I'm playing the long game. I'm not playing the short game here. I don't look for quick turnarounds. I'm trying to build something that lasts and that has longevity into the future. So that's really what I'm trying to do. So it's telling me that there's nothing in any of my emails. I don't understand this. Maybe I can do it through PayPal then? I hope I don't get triple charged, or this is going to be a bad situation for me. I don't understand it. So it's in none of my emails to verify anything. That doesn't make sense. So here's what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Copy. I'm going to send this over. I'm going to have it done. This just makes no sense that it didn't go through. I don't understand why. Let me see here. Okay. And I'm trying to deal with it. They want me to do it through that. Okay. We'll get to the bottom of this. I apologize, but I also don't want to get charged like 3 or 4 times. Again, maybe I can just hand Tim Ballard the fucking check tomorrow. If I get a chance to meet him, but I got to make sure that I don't get triple charged or something like that for this. But we will see. Donald Trump 2024 says Equilibrium. By the way, how many of you seen the movie Equilibrium? Equilibrium. How many of you have seen it? If you have not seen Equilibrium, I highly suggest Equilibrium, especially at this point in time. It's got Christian Bale in it, Taye Diggs, and it is phenomenal. It is incredible. And I think it will hit home more now than ever before. I really do. So some people are saying they've never heard of it. A lot of people are saying they've seen it. Most people are saying they've seen it. Let's see. All right. But yeah, it's fantastic. And it kind of talks about so essentially it takes place in the future. And I believe it's after World War III, and World War III basically was so bad that there's this new leadership, and they basically decided to eliminate everything that creates emotion, art, literature, movies, television, anything that creates emotion. They wanted to get rid of it. And they give you this thing that kind of sedates you and doesn't give you the ability to have an emotional response, and everybody has to take this jab. Yeah, interestingly enough, everybody has to take a jab at a certain point every day. They have to stop what they're doing and take a jab, and it basically subdues you, and you don't have any feeling or emotion on anything. And there's a group of underground rebels that have saved things like the Mona Lisa and the Holy Bible and paintings and music, and they're called sense offenders. And if sense offenders are found, they are incinerated. And without going into more details of it, it's phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's excellent. So highly recommend anybody going out and watching Equilibrium. So, and it's got the great Christian Bale in it. The great Christian Bale, who's one of the greatest actors of all time. All right, so it's time. You guys did it early. I mean, I gotta show you the sexy back end already. We're only an hour into the show. An hour into the show. The people have demanded it. There we go. There it is. 1,000 likes already. $526 in chat revenue. 53 new members. Look at that. An hour. Swig of water for all of you. Swig of water for all of you. Absolutely amazing right there. Absolutely amazing. That's amazing. So you guys are crushing it tonight, and I appreciate it. Man, oh man. Knights of Ben says MAGA support for you and what you're doing. 199. Lets the word out. The blind. The Duck Dynasty story. Let's go. Let's go. And I saw Meme TV dropped a 50. Meme TV dropped a 50. Hey guys, been missing you on the live. Been working on a big project. Have been catching you on the replay. Glad I was able to pop in tonight. Meme TV is doing great work. Meme TV is really out there doing a lot, obviously exposing a lot of the nonsense going on, fully supporting Trump, which obviously makes me happy. And one thing about this is where it is with MAGA memers, man. MAGA memers are the front line. MAGA memers are the front line. I mean, and like if you look at like my new art on my profile here, right here, right here, the D-Day. So that my new profile picture, my new background right there, which is awesome. And that was done by Donnie Danko, who's a MAGA memer. Donnie Danko has been doing a lot of cool stuff for us, like this right here. This Drunk 3PO's figure. He's been working on these G.I. Joe style figures right here. And you got to love it, man. I mean, there's Jay's. I posted mine a few days ago. Right here. I love these. There we go. There's mine. It's awesome, dude. Awesome stuff. And I think we're going to do more of this. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. And of course, there we are with our boy Benny Johnson. And we will be in West Palm tomorrow with Benny Johnson. It's me. There's Ryan. There's Benny. We'll be in West Palm tomorrow with our boy Benny at the Turning Point Action Conference. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I can't wait. Benny loves Geeks and Gamers, loves CobraCast, and he's just so supportive of everything we're doing. So I am so happy to call Benny a friend. I was talking to him today, and he is the man. And he, again, as I said, like Benny is operating on another level. I mean, he just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He's got like 2 million followers on Twitter. He's got all these people he's connected to, and he's looking at us going, what do you guys need? I got all these, I got this person I want to introduce you to. I got this person I want to introduce you to. And it's just, it's amazing. It's amazing. And, he loves everything we're doing, and they all see it. They all see it. So, let's see. Lady Shane says your legs are so long, Jeremy. Well, so if you go back, so look, okay, let me show you. I mean, I'm taller than most people think. So if you go back to this picture, okay, so this picture, let's just open it in another tab. Okay. Open in another tab. Okay. Let me open this other tab. That way I can zoom in. All right. So I buy these shirts that are they're untucked shirts. So I don't like wearing button-up shirts that are that you can tuck in. That are so long they go way past. So that's one of those untucked shirts. So that's what that is. So that's why. But I do have long legs. I have long arms, and I'm above average. So there you go. So it is what it is. Jeremy's just wearing skinny jeans. AI legs. AI What do you mean AI? What is AI? What is AI? I don't know what AI is, but I think we have someone that can explain it to us. So, okay. Yep. Okay. We have it. So for all of you that are looking to know what AI is, okay, and this is how you elevate. This is how you elevate to the top of the country. By breaking news like this right here. The Vice President of the United States of America, she knew there was a problem. She knew people didn't know how many letters AI was, and she knew people didn't know what it meant. So here she is, the first person in the history of humanity to break the code, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters.
2 letters. 2 letters, okay? 2 letters. Just keep that in mind, 2 letters.
It means artificial intelligence.
There we go. Whoo! Okay. There we go. All right. So we got that out of the way. That was pretty inspiring, and I'm really happy that Kamala Harris was able to get that information over to us. Important stuff indeed. Okay, we have it confirmed. Open in new image. All right, let me make sure there's no information here that shows anything. Okay. Boom. All right, we have it done, ladies and gentlemen. We have it done. The pay it forward is done. It is confirmed. Bam. $1,500. 100 people. We've just paid for 100 people to go see The Sound of Freedom. CobraCast 199 representing. Thank you, guys. Thank you. 100 people are now going to go see this incredible film. And it's amazing. It's one of the most important movies I've ever seen. And I just thank all of you for allowing me the opportunity to do this, because I can sit here and people can go, "Oh, Jeremy, you're a great guy for doing this." I can only do this because my audience allows it, okay? I could only do this because my audience allows it. So if you're going to thank anybody, you thank the people in the snake pit for making it possible. For me to sit there and go, "Oh, we raised $500. Well, I'm going to toss another 1,000 on top of that." I could only do that because of the people. That's the only reason. So thank you to the people in the chat for allowing that. But it feels fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. It feels damn good to be able to do that. And maybe we can do another one here in the future, but it feels damn good. So thank you. And I hope all of you will continue. You know, I would urge you to go directly to the website if you want to. And even if you can just drop an extra ticket or 2, the more people that can go out there and see this movie, the better. Because this movie, and I'm going to show you guys right now, is making a difference at the box office right now. Let me show you. Sound of Freedom box office right here. So we've got Sound of Freedom box office. The numbers are in for today right here. Look at this. This is Thursday's numbers. Thursday's numbers at the box office. Sound of Freedom came in second to Mission Impossible 7. Look how close it is, though. It's doubled Indiana Jones. This is more than doubled Indiana Jones. It beat Insidious, coming in second place. India's in fourth, and the momentum is picking up. Where there was another tweet. Where did it go? There was a follow-up tweet that they had on it somewhere, and I don't know where it's at now. But so essentially, this thing started out with like 2,000 theaters, I think, and now it's almost up to 3,000. So it's growing. More theaters are growing along the way. You know what I mean? Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So I am so happy to see this happen. It continues to gain momentum. It's currently at around, let me see if I can click on this one and see where we're at. There was a follow-up tweet. Did they get rid of it? I guess they got rid of it. But it's right now at $58 million after Thursday. And I think after the weekend, I think it's just easy to assume it could do another maybe $12 million over the weekend. That's going to put it around $70 million. I think $100 million is very doable. And again, just to put this in perspective, this is a $14.5 million budget. A film that was made 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, that sat on the shelf. Disney had an opportunity to take this finished product, and release it, and they decided not to release it. Disney decided not to release this movie. I want to repeat that one more time. Disney decided not to release this movie. And now look at it. So, you guys are helping making a difference. Everybody's out there helping making a difference. And we were able to send 100 more people to see it with our $1,500 pay it forward to the Sound of Freedom. So thank you all. Appreciate you. Feel good tonight knowing that you helped in some small way make that happen. That is awesome. That is freaking great. Ashen Rose, $99.99 for Sound of Freedom. Thank you for doing this. Thank you, Ashen Rose. Appreciate you. You are awesome. Eric K says, Jeremy, we know you're poor. You don't even have any jeans without holes in them. Grandmaster Chris says, reminder that wanting to protect kids from creeps makes the conspiracy theories. Hail the 199 and Trump 2024. Hell yes. Nips lighter. I thought it was litter, but Jeremy, did you know the inauguration of the 46th president of the United States video from the White House YouTube channel has over 110,000 dislikes? I've seen a lot of those disliked, but I didn't specifically know that one was that bad. But how about we just Google that, or how about we just search that one out? Let's see. Bro, look at that ratio. Holy crap. Look at this. This is the most popular president of all time. This is Mr. 81 million votes right here. This is who I'm supposed to believe is the most popular president in the history of our country. 17,000 upvotes to 115,000 downvotes. But 81 million, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, comments are off. Of course they are. Ridiculous. 1.2 million views 2 years ago. Completely ratioed to hell and back, and they turned the comments off. But he's the most popular president in the history of our country, ladies and gentlemen. More popular than Barack Obama. More popular than Donald Trump. More popular than anybody. More popular than Reagan. Most popular president of all time. Okay. Sure, we believe that. Nobody believes that, by the way. Not one single person believes that. It's the most nonsensical thing I've ever heard. And the fact that anybody out there hasn't realized that is beyond, it's beyond my comprehension. I don't know. I don't know how. Let's see. All right, let's hear what this is. I haven't heard this soundbite from Vivek yet. Let's see. Here we go.
This thing was going to go. My gut instinct is that I will be the nominee and in a position to win this in a landslide versus Biden. And they will not let Biden run against me. So I believe that if I am the nominee, they will not let Biden run. It is why they're holding in the back pocket the documents case against Biden. It is why they're holding in the back pocket everything else that you're wondering why they're not charging or bringing now. It's not a Democrat or Republican thing. It's a managerial class, deep state bureaucratic class versus elected official puppets thing.
Hey, obviously he's talking a good game. We know he's not going to be the nominee, but he could finish second at this point in time. He could finish second, a distant second, but he could finish second. And I think that's a realistic possibility for him to finish second, but he's very sharp. I like him a lot. I think he's on point. And, yeah, dude's got something, man. He's got the it factor. He's got the it factor. And, that's what you need. So again, if you just are joining us right now, we were kind of talking about a lot of this stuff today that happened with Tucker Carlson. There was some stuff with Kari Lake. Blaze TV, I was in the Blaze TV chat earlier during their live stream, and I heard them just crying about Trump, and it was just a bunch of nonsense because it's real easy. Like, DeSantis people right now, they're all melting down because they kind of realize that their campaign is a disaster. And the reality of the situation is that DeSantis never had a chance. Never had a chance. We all know this. I know that. You know that. All right. He never had a chance. But he acted like he was the front runner. And now that it's all imploded, now like all of these DeSantis people are just, they're trying to make the best of a bad situation. As a matter of fact, there was actually, let me see if I can find it. Did I bookmark it? That chick that was on Tim Pool the other day. Is this it right here? Is this it? Right here. All right, here we go. Yeah, this chick that was on Tim Pool yesterday, Gays Against Groomers. This is your average DeSantis supporter right here.
Sanctimonious and DeSanctus, which is, I don't know what that means. But I believe that the cult of personality is so strong with Donald Trump that these lies and names and slander that he's throwing at DeSantis is literally changing the minds of these people who once, not very long ago, loved DeSantis and were saying, make America Florida.
That makes no sense, though.
How does that not make sense?
How could someone be a Trump supporter to the degree that they would vote for Ron DeSantis until Donald Trump told them not to, and then they decided to vote for Trump?
Well, the polls were...
That was... Tim, that is so perfect. That is so perfect. He just annihilated her.
Were completely reversed not long ago.
Right, so your logic makes no sense.
Yes, it does, because then
someone was going to vote for Trump, but actually we're going to vote for DeSantis.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
So someone was going to vote for DeSantis until Trump told them not to and said, okay, I'll vote for Trump instead?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
They were either a Trump supporter or DeSantis supporter.
No, it's not that they weren't anti-Trump, but they preferred DeSantis. And all these polls, if you remember from a few months ago, like 6 months ago, there were a million polls all the time. Who do you want to see the nominee, Trump or DeSantis? And DeSantis was winning every single one. Then Trump started going on his unhinged attacks every single day.
The people who didn't like Trump believed Trump over DeSantis.
Yes. But I'm not saying
that's a failure of DeSantis.
No. I'm not saying that they didn't like Trump. I'm saying that they saw that DeSantis was a better option. And now, between the constant like pressure campaign from Trump slandering DeSantis and making everybody think he's some rhino, you talk about AI generated art. I mean, Trump posts on Truth Social. Thank you.
What? That is your average DeSantis supporter now. You're never going to defeat Trump, but you certainly aren't going to defeat him with going that route. Like, it is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And my issue still with so many people right now is this nonsensical idea that there's even a question. There's no question. There's no question. Donald Trump is by far and away the front runner, and it's not even close. He's leading to the point where no one else at this point in time has led. He is untouchable. There is no competition. And to entertain the idea that there is a competition is disingenuous. He's not in any danger. There is no discussion to be had. It's Trump. He's going to be the nominee. Stop pretending that there is a conversation to be had here. Stop pretending that there's a competition. Stop playing both sides of it. Just own the fact that it's Trump. And this goes to everybody. Everybody out there, they just will not call it like I see it. It's Trump, and that's it. There's no conversation to be had. There's no competition to be had. There's no discussion to be had. That's not me saying it from my perspective. I'm saying it from the support perspective. It's not close. There's no scenario where Donald Trump is going to automatically just lose 40% of his support. He's not going to do it. That's not in the cards. So stop acting like it's going to happen. Trump will be the nominee, and everybody needs to back Trump. That's simple. End of discussion. End of discussion. All right, where are we at here? Trying to find where I left off. Okay, here we go. Square root of 47 equals D-Day Cobra. What is DeSantis even wearing? DeSantis just is not. He don't have it. He don't have it. JRC says Hutchinson and Pence were terrible. Vivek shined. Yeah, I haven't really seen the DeSantis Tucker part. I haven't seen any clips really. So I'm wondering, did Tucker grill him on anything? Did he do okay? I really don't know. I haven't really seen that one yet. So Gerald Armstrong, I listened to Michael Savage live on YouTube earlier today. He is blackpilled on Trump's re-election. I haven't. Oh, blackpilled, I mean. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I haven't listened to Michael Savage in a long time, so I don't even know what Michael Savage is up to these days, actually. I haven't heard him in a long time. Bradley Scott, leader of the 199 Mafia, the Geek Masons, the unaffiliated Snake Pit Order 75. You've earned yourself a break. Go fishing, then make a fishing video. Thank you, Bradley. How you doing, brother? Trey McVale says, Vivek is the real deal. I follow his career for years and his campaign since he began. Ron governed on Vivek's ideas from his book, Woke Inc. Also, I've been watching Vivek's campaign closely, and I can assure you he is not just going for a cabinet position. I think he has real conviction. Hey, well, I appreciate that information, consider you following him, because I haven't been following him for a while. I think Vivek is clearly a very, very smart guy, incredibly smart guy, really sharp, one of the sharpest people I've seen in a long time. So, and I think also, not only is he sharp, like book smart and all that, he seems to have a lot of common sense. And if he has as much common sense as it appears he has, then he knows that he has no shot of being the nominee. But you still have to fake it till you make it. So I think that Vivek is shooting for a cabinet position. Again, that's why he went down to Miami and, talked to the, reporters about calling out everything that's happening to Trump. It's a compliment to him. It's not a diss at him at all, but I just think he knows what he's doing. I think he definitely knows what he's doing, but I like the guy a lot. But thank you, Trey. I appreciate that. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Yo, Jeremy, weirdos are making threats towards Gary and Ripa at San Diego Comic-Con. Nothing probably will happen, but I wish the best for their safety. Yeah, I've been seeing all that. I've kind of been letting them handle it. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, the lefties they're crazy, man. They are completely unhinged and they're losing it. People like us, the people that are telling the truth about everything going on in the world of entertainment and politics and video games, we are the new media, and that's just that's because the lefties have lied. They have pushed people away. They have pulled the identity politics card too much, and people are just done with it. They're just done with it. And the reality of it is once something is dying and it's in its last few breaths, it becomes extremely desperate. And that's where the lefties are right now. And so many of these mediums watching it just all fall apart for them. So, but yeah, Gary and Ripper are going to be awesome. So Patty Grimes, Trump Kennel 2024. Eric K says Mike Pence would not get a vote in his own house anymore. Heard that. So the dream, Mike needs a slap. Scott McKenzie, I can't believe I voted for Pence for VP Beard. I'm pretty sure Hailstorm's working on that one. I'm pretty sure. Francisco, ice cream is so good. Yes. Grr. The world is going down the toilet. Thank you. Let's see. There's Scott McKenzie's 5 gifted memberships. Vic Whiplash, 20 gifted memberships. East Coast Toasted Boy. He says he isn't concerned, but then he says he's running for president because he is. Very confusing. I wish Trump could have had a real VP. And again, there ain't nobody to blame but Trump for Pence. You can't blame anybody but Trump for that. Like, it's nobody else's fault. He brought Pence in as the VP. It was a mistake. It was one of many mistakes from a personnel standpoint that Trump made. That is a fact. There is no denying it. And that's just the truth of the matter. He made some problems in his cabinet, and that is the reality. He's got to fix that this time around. Let's see. Just a dude on a phone back stabbing us. Troy News says, what are your thoughts on the 3,000 troops to Europe? I think that they are setting up for a war, clearly. And it's amazing. The left is now the pro-war party. The tolerant left is now the party of war. It's disgusting, but that's what this has all been heading for. I've been saying for 9 months now that I think that that war is going to be their new COVID for 2024. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. War will be their COVID. That's going to be their distraction. Sad but true. Troy New says, have you considered monetizing on Twitter now too? I mean, I would if I could. Don't really have the option to monetize. I submitted my subscribe for review like months ago and they haven't responded. So yeah, if I ever get to a point where I can, I will. But I have not gotten to that point yet. Shaker Maker, roast me. Shaker Maker, actually get enough fucking money to super chat me something besides a fucking member message that you were probably gifted by somebody else with a real fucking job. All right. You sent me a member message that says roast me. Get enough money to send me a fucking super chat. Then I might think about roasting you. Until then, you got people gifting you a membership. It's the only way you can send that member message. Pathetic. Sorry, Shaker Maker. You know I love you. Anthony for $1. Thank you. Shaker Maker, God's children are not safe. Shaker Maker sent a 10 after that. After I roasted him, then he sent a $10. That was perfect. Floki the Mad, to prove this isn't an echo chamber, Culver's is trash. Vanilla Coke sucks. Top Gun Maverick was mid. Hail the 199. Skull. Thank you. Thank you, Floki the Mad. There's Vic Whiplash with 10 more. Or no, sorry, 20 more. Thank you, Doc Holliday. Pence looked like a robot in Circuit Meltdown, getting owned and then doubling down in self-own. It was glorious. It was pretty glorious. East Coast Toasty Boy, did you read my 3-month member message? Yes, I did. William Wells for $10. Thank you, Grandmaster Chris, for let's see, a member message reminder that wanting to protect kids from creeps is a conspiracy theorist. Hail the 199. Trump 2024. Absolutely. I want to give a shout out to our Rumble audience. We got 172 people over on Rumble. We got a couple of Rumble rants over there. I want to read through those really quickly. Oh, we got a 50 from Snapperhead, a $50 Rumble rant. I apologize for missing that one, but thank you so much. JM the Elite Fan just looked this up to verify. Pence is affiliated with the WEF, so so is 95% of DC, but I digress. Yeah, Pence is trash. Johnny the Wiz Kids, 81 million votes. This is my answer. Bull freaking horse shit. Yeah, there's no way. Rock bottom. Not only is Biden sniffing kids, he's trying to eat them now. God, so disgusting, but true. Tech Crisis says, thanks for paying it forward. It's helpful for poors like me. Hey, man, I'm sure you'll get things turned around, brother. Dara Mouth, they call a man a fake, a hoax, a conspiracy, and everything else. All he wants to do is save traffic kids. Can't wait to see Tim at TPUSA. It's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait myself. We just got a $99 super chat from Knights of Ben. Sound of Freedom. Let's go. No problem, East Coast Toaster Boy. No problem, buddy. Thank you, Knights of Ben. Appreciate that. Thank you for Sound of Freedom. Shout out, by the way, Idiocracy. Shh, keck. I got you. I got some stuff to do this weekend. And I will not be, I hope you guys definitely please support like G&G daily Monday and Tuesday. I won't be there, but please go support those guys. I got some family business to tend to, but we will be holding it down. We will be holding it down for sure. Mark Peterson, just an FYI, 3 cops shot in Fargo, 2 very critical. Oh, damn it. I hate to hear that. Our man, I mean, police officers, man, they're out there doing the things. They're keeping people safe. I know people like to find like one or two bad police officers, and they want to paint a narrative for all cops. I support police. I support our military. I appreciate what they do, and they do a damn dangerous job every fucking day. Every day. Where's that one? God dang it. It always jumps on me. Got that. King of Diet Coke, Obi-Wan upon Sounds of Freedom donation. It was as if a billion triggered libs cried out all at once. Yes, if you're just joining us, we were able to donate $1,500 to the Pay It Forward Sound of Freedom courtesy of the CobraCast G&G 199 crew, meaning all of you. So thank you guys for allowing us that opportunity. I don't deserve credit for that. You deserve credit for that. So thank you all for making it possible. And it felt damn good. Blake Barrett, I'm sorry. Now that I've seen Sound of Freedom, I'm even more pissed at all the criticism, conspiracy nonsense. Leave the kids alone. Absolutely, man. You watch that movie, there is nothing to criticize about that movie. You can criticize the people involved with it if you want for their personal stuff, but it has nothing to do with the movie itself. The movie itself is beautifully done. It's hard to watch, but it's necessary to watch. There's nothing political about that damn movie. Nothing. Teresa Young says Trump 2024. Otherwise, America is finished. Agreed. Troy News says a week or so after Biden was in, I looked at the past 30 videos one by one, and every single one was ratioed. A few days later, Trump thumbs down was removed. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. They 100% they did that for corporate America and the White House when they removed that 100%. John Yarber says, don't count out the rhinos cheating. Mark Peterson, just an FYI. I got that one. Just a dude on a phone. It's a play on Soy Boy's name. Backstab. I got you. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. John, let's see. Jan Jordan. Since you mentioned equilibrium, Bale is also a real life hero who put his life on the line when he tried to visit a pro-life lawyer in China in 2011. Really? I don't know a lot about Christian. He's my favorite actor. Personally, I don't know a lot about him. I know I loved his Terminator Salvation Freakout. But he stays pretty private for the most part, which I think it's a very good trait to have as a Hollywood star. The more private they want to remain with their life, I think that's a good thing. And so Bale's relatively private with his private life, which I think is a good thing. The less you know about a Hollywood star, the better, in my opinion. Because the reality of the situation is Hollywood stars are widely irrelevant human beings as their real selves, which again, there's a reason that actors get paid a lot of money to pretend to be people that they are not, because the people that they are not very interesting. They're just not interesting people. No one cares about you, the real person. They only care about the people you could pretend to be. And that's fine. That's not a bad thing. The problem is that these Hollywood actors become relevant, and then they seem to think that because I pretend to be someone very good, that my opinions on the world matter now. And they don't. They don't matter. No, Mark Hamill, your opinions don't matter. We don't care what your opinions are. You are an irrelevant piece of shit. That's what you are. Go act. Dance for me, Mark Hamill. That's what you're paid to do. Don't give me your fucking opinions. I didn't ask for your opinions. Shut up and dribble, just like we tell LeBron James. These irrelevant people are ridiculous. So sick of them. Sick of them. Coalise says, I'm way behind, but I need my eyes bleached from that Obama vid you showed. The horror is beyond understating. Ruthie for 50. Ruthie has been supporting me for years and years and years. Ruthie is the best. D-Day Cobra, my favorite YouTuber. Best with the stream and chat. Look at Ruthie. Thank you, Ruthie. You're the best. She's been here forever and a day. She loves Geeks and Gamers. She loves what we do here. She's always been supportive. And she's always got my back. No matter what. No matter what. Trump 2024. Why won't it disappear? It's locked. It's locked on that. There we go. Trump 2024. The only thing that I worry about, the Democrats are going to sabotage the election, and I hope that Trump has so many votes that it won't matter. That's all we can hope for. So that is all. Before movies sucked, unsubscribe from Ben Shapiro today. I spent 7 years saying he's wrong about Trump. Today, I realized, oh no, he's lying about Trump. Canada needs Orange Man back as much as America. See, that's exactly right. You're 100% right about that. This really isn't even, like, obviously it's about America, but like America sets the tone for the world. The world needs Trump. It ain't just America at this point. The world needs Donald Trump. The world needs him. That's how important he is. He's that damn important. And look there, Baba Boomer. Hail the 199 plus one, $200. Woo! Holy crap. $200. Are you kidding me? Baba Boomer, thank you. Look at that. Ruthie coming in with the 50. Baba Boomer with the 200. Again, it ain't me that's making this possible. It's all of you. And a few years ago, if you would have told me I would have been in a position to be able to drop $1,500 on a movie that I believed in because the message was so powerful, and we're at a point in time where our media is abandoning everything we're doing, I would have been like, there's no way I'll be able to be in that position. I am only in this position because of all of you. So it's truly amazing. So thank you guys for allowing me this opportunity. Abomination says, do they have the videos of the inauguration of Trump, Obama, and Bush? Those likes, dislikes might be interesting side by side after seeing Biden's. Snake Pit, you might want to look into that one. See if they got Obama's inauguration and Trump's inauguration. That's a good question, Abomination. Daramal says, did you see DeSantis try and copy Trump on the Dairy Queen thing? Hilarious. I did. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. It really was bad. It really was cringe. Vic Whiplash with the 199 plus 1 in the chat. I see you, Vic Whiplash. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. Look at there. That's a nice comment. Let's see if I can find it. I love good people. Hugs for you all. Only the evils get the other side. Hell yeah, man. We got good people here. There's good people here. Yes, if you go to Meta PCs, you can get yourself go to the Geeks and Gamers landing page. You can get yourself a PC. You don't have to get the Geeks and Gamers one. You can get anything over there. But if you use the promo code 199, you will help us greatly. And I have not been pushing the Meta PC stuff very much lately. So I'm trying to do more of that. But yeah, support us over there on Meta PCs. And the other thing too, let me see if I can find this. Right here. Oh, we got to talk about something. Here in just a second. Something very funny. Very funny. But first, I got to give you an update. There's two things we got to update. If I can find it. Where the hell is it? There we go. Okay, so tomorrow, yours truly will be in West Palm. And that's where I will be. Turning Point Action Conference. There's a lot of people going to be there. And I think I'm going to get the opportunity to meet most of them, at least shake a few hands, get to talk to them. And it'll be interesting to see how many of them are actually, that they know about what we're doing here. I know Jack Posobiec doesn't like me. I will 100% go up to Jack Posobiec, shake his hand, and confront him. Not in a challenging way. Just to like, hey, bro, why'd you soft block me on Twitter, man? Like, why'd you do me like that, man? I've been following you for years. I like Jack Posobiec. I've always liked Jack Posobiec. I just argued with him at one point. He soft blocked me. We're going to have to talk about that. That's how me and Benny met. Benny was at an event for the Daily Wire. I was there. Ryan told me, he's like, I've been talking to Benny Johnson. I'm like, where's Benny? I walked up to Benny. I'm like, I got a bone to pick with you over a tweet. And he goes, what's wrong? And I told him, and he's like, bro, and we just talked about it. Like, that's exactly how we met, was me confronting Benny over something that he said on Twitter. Then I was like, we got to talk about this shit. And he was cool as hell about it. That is literally how we met, right there. That's what you got to do, man. You just got to, you go up to people and you talk to them. Hash it out. That's it. And Benny's been cool like that since. So, he's always had our back. So, I'm going to wear the MAGA hat. I got a Trump 2024 hat that I might wear. I'm not sure yet. So, we'll see. But I do have my Trump 2024 hat for sure. So, so we got that. And then the other thing, if you guys don't mind, you don't have to, but I would greatly appreciate it if you could go to Twitter, and you can find this on my account. If you can go retweet my good friend Drunk 3PO, his History of Pirates channel has been demonetized, and Obviously, that's not the case. Jay doesn't even promote this channel a lot, but he does great work on this channel. And so it's been demonetized. So if you guys can go over there and just help give a signal boost to that, that would be appreciated. So please just go out there, tag Team YouTube. Don't be mean to them. Don't sit there and cuss them out. Just like, hey, Team YouTube, take a look at this, please. Take a look at this, please. Just tag. So please go support Jay. Show him some love. I think we can get this thing turned around, just like our situation got turned around. Yeah, just be respectful. Say, hey, can you guys check this out, please, if you don't mind? That's it. There was one other thing we were gonna look at. What was it? Let me see. Oh yes. All right. Bro, we got an unhinged Hollywood person, okay? So people seem to think, so I don't know how many of you know about Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman's an idiot, all right? Ron Perlman is an actor. He portrayed Clay Morrow in Sons of Anarchy, one of my favorite shows of all time. He was also Hellboy. Ron Perlman is deranged beyond belief, okay? Ron Perlman is a psychopath. All right. As a matter of fact, hang on. Let me see if I can find. All right. He's very strange. Okay. He's very, he's got issues. Hang on. I'll look for something really quick. See if I can find it. Okay. So this is Ron Perlman a few years ago. We're setting the table here. This is Ron Perlman a few years ago, straight up lying about Ron DeSantis.
Good morning, Governor DeSantis. Ron here. Don't say gay. Don't say as the first two words in a sentence spoken by a political leader of a state in the United States of America. Don't say. Don't fucking say, you fucking Nazi pig. Say. First Amendment. Read about it. Then run for office. You piece of shit.
It never said don't say gay. It was never in the bill. Holy shit. What a fucking weirdo. All right. Now, I show you that so I can show you the latest Ron Perlman freak out. Ron Perlman has now, people are speculating that he's going after Bob Iger now. He's threatening Bob Iger over the whole strike. This is so great. They eat their own. So now, again, this speculation that he's talking about Bob Iger. Okay. So here we go.
One thing before I get off this. The motherfucker who said we're going to keep this thing going until people start losing their houses and their apartments. Listen to me, motherfucker. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. Some of it is financial. Some of it is karma. And some of it is just figuring out who the fuck said that. And we know who said that. And where he fucking lives. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. You wish that on people. You wish that families starve while you're making $27 fucking million a year for creating nothing. Be careful, motherfucker. Be really careful. Because that's the kind of shit that stirs shit up. Peace out.
Bro, what the hell, man? He just threatened. Like, you just made a direct threat. These are the people that tell you Trump is the bad guy. These are the people that tell you Trump is dangerous. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. What is wrong with these people? Trump derangement syndrome is a hell of a drug. Holy crap, man. Wow. Yeah, that's where we are, though. That's where we are. Where did he post that? I think Instagram. I think it was on Instagram. I'm not sure, but I think so. And yeah, it's Ron Perlman. That dude's been unhinged for a long time. You know, he made a post yesterday about like this was like his 2000th time of announcing that he's leaving Twitter because Elon Musk is there and he's tired of Elon Musk, and then he keeps coming back even though he announces the next week that he's leaving. This time, I guess he announced that he's leaving. Let's see. He announced on Twitter that he's leaving. Okay. Let me see. Let's see if we can find Ron Perlman. Okay. So he announced, here's his tweet right here. He announced on July the 10th, so 4 days ago, that he was leaving Twitter. Breaking, I'm taking my business to Threads. Haters, stay the fuck out. That tweet got ratioed to hell. 39,000 comments to 21,000 likes. So the dude has problems. The dude has problems. And this is like, he keeps saying this. Like he keeps, I got to be careful. Yeah, there's the DeSantis one. Who are you? He typed that with his shit covered fingers. There's salty cracker. I mean, these people are crazy. Yeah, look right there. Like October 22nd. Welcome, Elon, you little bitch, and Twitter out. And here he is just a few months later saying he's leaving it again. God, these people are unhinged, man. Hollywood people are broken. Right now, Hollywood is broken. Hollywood is broken completely. It's over for Hollywood. They have no chance. They've ruined every piece of goodwill that they had. And right now, the biggest thing in Hollywood right now are two films that one is ran by a megastar, Tom Cruise, who actually cares about entertaining the audience and respects the fans. And the other is a film that is exposing a massive problem in this world that needs more attention than ever before. And it's resonating with people. As a matter of fact, I think there's going to be a screening of Sound of Freedom at Turning Point Action, if I'm not mistaken. Trump, I know, did a special screening of it as well. And so those are the two movies right now that are really prominent right now in Hollywood. Everything else is dog shit from Disney, Marvel, or DC or Lucasfilm. No one cares about these things. You know what I mean? No one cares about these things on that front, because it's just hit my feed. I have to give a massive congratulations to my brother, to my friend, to my homie, Gary from Nerdrotic. Just hit 800,000 subscribers. 800,000 for my brother. That dude has always had my back. I've known Gary since he had about 50,000 subscribers, and I said the day I met him, I'm like, you're gonna be a massive YouTuber one day, dude. You're gonna pass all of us. And there's Gary right there. So 800,000 for Nerdrotic. Amazing. Love that dude, man. Couldn't happen to a better guy. So I'm so happy for Gary. Gary's awesome. His family's awesome. I love everything he's doing. Honor to call him my friend and my co-host for Friday Night Tights. Good stuff, man. Good stuff indeed. So dude is crushing it. Road to 1 million is upon us. Faux show. Let me see. Let me see where I'm at. Major Dave for 50 says nothing. Says nothing. Thank you, Major Dave. Dan is at 819,000. It's getting close. It is getting close. It is getting very close. Kevin Cron says Trump never lost an election yet. He will lose the primary to a loser like Ron. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, he'll and I know I know you're being sarcastic with that, but yeah, there's just no way that's going to happen. So, Trump winning in 2016 really made us see who people really are. Ron equals dumb C. Hail one wine. So I finally watched the Peter Jackson trilogy and read the books. Frack, what have I been doing with my life? You've earned your official G.I. Joe stripes. I changed my membership to a monthly so I can receive the giftings. Oh, hey man, thank you, Keck Lord. You got that started the other night, buddy. So it's awesome, man. I appreciate you. Establish your dominance. Pee on the soap. Never do that. Hey, Coco Noel, longtime lurker, first time super chat. Well, thank you, Coco Noel. I appreciate that, and I hope you're enjoying. Clearly, you're enjoying stuff, and I'm glad. I've always said lurkers, whether you're a super chatter, whether you're just a commenter, whether you're just a lurker, whatever you are welcome here and you're important here. And I appreciate your time. Your time is the most important thing I can ask for, not your money. Your money is not the most important thing I can ask for. Your time is the most important thing I can ask for. You give me your time means the world to me. Obviously the money helps fund what we're doing. So not to say the money's not important, but your time, without your time, then you're not going to think about giving me your money. So I want your time. Once I get your time, then I have to try to earn your support in whatever way you feel like giving me your support. And some of you will never give me a dime, as I've said many times. And that means nothing in terms of that doesn't change the fact that I appreciate you being here and you're always welcome here. So, but yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the content here on the D-Day Cobra channel. Let's see. All right. So we're getting close. So, I've got a long day tomorrow. I might have time for a gaming stream. I'm not sure. Laura says, be careful, Jeremy. People will say that's cult talk. They always do. What's up, J-Rock? I see you, J-Rock. Shut up, Hailstorm. Damn it. I don't know if I have time. I don't know. I got a long day tomorrow, so maybe we can do a quick stream, a quick gaming stream. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. But again, shit. I wanted to show this one more time, and I clicked out of it on accident. For those that missed it earlier, I just want you all to see it one more time. Let's see here. Open a new tab. So this is the receipt right here. For those that were not here earlier, right there, because of all of you, we were able to donate $1,500 to the Pay It Forward program with the Sound of Freedom. 100 people will have the opportunity to go see this film for free because of all of you. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. That is awesome. And I'm sure we will probably do this again soon. It's inspiring. And as I said, this is not about me. This is about you. And this is about the kids and the people that need to see this movie. And then hopefully they will see the movie and they will tell other people to go see this movie. But the only way I have this opportunity is because of all of you. So I humbly say thank you. And I appreciate the opportunity to be able to do this. But Snake Pit made that one happen right there. So thank you guys so very much for that. That is awesome. And it honestly feels damn good. Okay. It feels damn good to be able to do that. No doubt about it. So we've had a good stream tonight. Make sure. Abomination says, quick refresher. How many letters is AI? Listen, Abomination, I don't like being put on the spot. Okay. I don't like, those things are like so far over my head. How many letters is AI? Can I phone a friend? Okay. Let me phone a friend. Okay. I think we got the answer right here. Okay. Here we go.
And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters.
2 letters. 2 letters. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right, man. I was worried. I could not remember. I couldn't remember. So, man, thank you, brave and stunning Kamala Harris. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. What an amazing individual. Like, how can you come up with who knows these things? Everybody talks about Elon Musk. Elon Musk is smart. He puts rockets in the air. Oh, he goes to space. He builds Teslas. Kamala Harris is smart. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Kamala Harris is very, very smart. Tinsote, beard of shame for Mike Pence. I think you're going to be happy tonight. Let's see. Blake Barrett says map milestone attached person. Demio Pachi says, you know that TDS is a fancy thing. First, it got 3 letters. Sacred Clown TV. I lost my house for Jeremy. LOL. What? What do you mean? Don't say that. J-Rock, normally I demand you know what, but tonight I won't. Good show by paying it forward. Good man, Jeremy. Hey, J-Rock, you were awesome, bro. You got a lot started the other night, J-Rock, so I appreciate it. Beetle Boy 8100, Garth Brooks is about to headline in Louisiana. Don't anybody know there's a serial killer on the loose? Confess, G. The families need closure. Yeah, as a former massive fan of Garth Brooks, I can say I just do not care. I do not care. Yeah, I got the Rumble Rants, Eric K. I got the Rumble Rants. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time. It is time. We've talked about Tucker Carlson. We've talked about Kari Lake. We talked about Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis. We've talked about many others. And we have reached a point in time for tonight's Beard of Shame. Carl Starr says, AI are the letters she learned with those knees up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's Beard of Shame.
Yeah, fuck you. Heartfelt.
Where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern. Tucker, I've heard that routine from you before, but that's not my concern. Look, Tucker, the fact is I received tonight's Beard of Shame, and oh no. The fly, shit, it's happening. It's back. Oh no, where did it go? I can't see it. It's on my head again. Yep, the fly is on my head, isn't it? Damn it, not again. Everywhere I go, it haunts me.
One more time.
Yeah, fuck you. Heartfelt.
Where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern. Tucker, I've heard that routine from you before, but that's not my concern. Look, Tucker, the fact is I received tonight's Beard of Shame, and oh no. The fly, shit, it's happening. It's back. Oh no, where did it go? I can't see it. It's on my head again. Yep, the fly is on my head, isn't it? Damn it, not again. Everywhere I go, it haunts me.
That's really good, Hailstorm. Really good work, buddy. Good work. Hey guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it again. You guys have been awesome tonight. And man, what a opportunity I have to be able to do amazing things because of all of you. And it feels really good to be able to do that. And knowing that we're going to at least send, at least 100 people that maybe don't have the resources or whatever to go see this movie and experience this movie. It's an important movie. So even if you don't feel like you can go see Sound of Freedom yourself because it's going to be a disturbing film to watch, I would urge you to tell other people about it. And again, we'll be at Turning Point Action tomorrow. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to try my best to meet as many people as I can, shake as many hands as I can, and mention the 199 in the snake pit. And maybe we'll make some contacts and have some guests on here at some point in time. So it should be a pretty cool day. So if I can go live, I will. No promises on that at all. I might go live on Kick for a little while. I can't stay up all night. I've got to be in bed probably in less than 2 hours. I got to get a good night's sleep tonight because we got a long day tomorrow and I got to be on point. So what's up, Lost Tales? But it won't be no Fortnite till 4. So we'll see. I'm going to get something to drink, get a little bit to eat, not a full meal, but just a little snack. And we will see. But good stuff indeed. Thank you all again for the gifted memberships, for the super chats, and for allowing me the opportunity to do this. The only reason I can is because of all of you. I know that, you know that, and we know that. So thank you all. Have a great night. And I guess I'll probably see you in a little while. I know, I think Josiah's live on Kick right now. And Hailstorm will probably be live in a minute. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll put it on the community tab. If I don't go live on YouTube, if I just do it on Kick, and we'll go from there. So news articles, everyone to look at in the Discord Snake Pit. So as a matter of fact, Lost Tales. So when Krista gets back, Krista has expressed interest in wanting to help out with CobraCast. I had told her that we need to be a little more on point by checking the Discord. So when she gets back, she's going to be helping out with that. She's going to be trying to funnel through some of that stuff for me to share here on CobraCast. So thank you guys. Have a great night. And we will talk to all. Oh, there we go. Johnny WizKid. If you meet Trump, show him the Sabbath Trump video. Will do. All right. Have a good night, everybody. And we will talk to all of you later. Snake Pit out.